I want to remind you that this individual was executed for the crime of treason. Treason is punishable by death. So this should be a clear message to everybody in Ambazonia. If you are working for the Cameroon government, pack your bags and go to Yaoundé or stay in upstation. Ambazonian forces them, then get every right for use very harsh method. This girl treasure the incident where that happened for ye will be satisfied. Say na girl we na spy, we would call him for pigeon say black leg, will be satisfied. Say the commander on the ground he take the right decision. According to Huawei, who believe say if we see La République, the army them 10 armor car with 1 black leg, we prefer for neutralize that black leg because for we it be more dangerous than all those be them. They be they walk around our town, they confused, they no place for go. Now only with the help of black legs or spies will they be able to destroy, they cause the direct death of Ambazonian patriot soldier them across our territory.
When I listen to this one, it go articulate the position of the Anglophones them for 2017-18 with regards to this school boycott.
Good morning. I want to give you 4 major reasons why schools in southern Cameroon must not resume in September 2017. Number 1, if schools resume in September 2017, it means those who died during the peaceful protest for the freedom of the people of southern Cameroon, they died in vain. It means their death cannot be vindicated. Now, I want you to know that it is the right of every child to be educated. But the most fundamental right of every child and every human is the right to live, the right to be free, the right to express themselves. These 3 rights were refused us, and La République cannot claim that the right to education is more superior to the right to live, to the right to be free, and to the right to express ourselves. If we go to school in 2017 September, we have betrayed the cause for which people have died. And I want to let you know that the parents of those who lost their life will not forgive any parent. They will not forgive any student who goes to school in September 2017 in the southern Cameroons. It is the highest form of betrayal. A man went to the streets to lay down his life for your living, for your freedom, for your liberation. And after the person died for you, you betrayed the person. That is an offense that even posterity will never forgive. Number 2 reason why schools must not resume in the southern Cameroon September 2017 is that if schools resume, those who were illegally arrested and have been kept under detention for months in Boya, in Bamenda, in Yaoundé, everywhere, they will never be free. It is your civil disobedience that will cause the government of La République to free them from prison. I can assure you, if you go to school September 2017, Aya Paul Abine will never be freed from prison. Mancho BBC will never be free from prison. Agbobala will never be free from prison. Niba Fontaine will never be free from prison. And all those who fought for this cause who are in prison today, they will rot in prison. So you have the keys for their freedom. It is your social disobedience, boycotting going to school, that will compel La République to freedom. Number 3 reasons why school must not resume in September 2017 is that if schools resume and you go to school, those of us who are in exile like Tassan Wilfred, Eyambe Elias, and many others, they will never have the opportunity to return back to motherland. It means you have sentenced them to exile for life. That is the highest form of wickedness. For Christ's sake, Barrister Yambe fought for you. Pastor Wilfred fought for you. Why do you choose to betray them at this crucial moment? It is your responsibility to also fight for them by boycotting all the school resumption plans of La Republique, not to go to school until our freedom comes. Now, number 4 reasons why schools must not resume in Southern Cameroon, September 2017, is that international community, they are waiting for the final boycott of schools this year so that our independence can be announced. You have the keys of the independence of Southern Cameroon. If you refuse to go to school this year, do you know the signal you're giving to the world? That we refused to go to school last year. It means we meant business. We have refused this year. It means we are no longer interested in that marriage. Therefore, there is no other thing the international community will do other than ordering for our total independence to be restored. You have the keys of the destiny of Southern Cameroon. Sir, I speak to parents. Your personal satisfaction cannot be compared to the satisfaction of the people of Southern Cameroon. The satisfaction of your child or your children that you intend to send to school cannot be compared. The right of your child or your children cannot be compared to the right of the whole people of Southern Cameroon. So it is only a civil disobedience that will facilitate our entering Boya October 2017. Now, I want you to take note of this. You will go to school this academic year, but it shall not be under La Republique of Cameroon. It shall be under the Southern Cameroons. And as soon as we get our independence in October 2017, a new academic year shall be announced, which in no distant time from October, all of you shall have a better education and there shall be resumption. And those of you who wasted your money to pay school fees last year and never went to school, you shall be compensated. There will be a lot of scholarships for you all. Please, whatever worth having, worth waiting. If you cannot sacrifice something for the freedom of Southern Cameroons, you may be considered as the greatest betrayer, as the greatest traitor.
The greatest betrayal, the greatest traitor. My country them. So when I don't hear not the level of propaganda by charlatans and fake pastors and snake oil salesmen and all of this kind of nonsense where they go on, they fill the ears of Anglophones for 2016, 2017. This is the reason why we are where we are today, my country people them. What is come and Congo come up for talk? Ma just, ma analyze just a few of the things that we come up for talk. It's a education is a right, but the right to life it be more important. The question is now who will threaten the students their life? You understand? The reason why they talk so now because them, the ambassador terrorists, they threaten any Pekin where it go for school. Case in point, the Kumba school massacre and the Nkunda Titus school massacre where they on the screens for una. Now, why that way they talk so? Say education is a right, but which will be more important now your life. No person for Cameroon government no ever threaten no student in life. As a matter of fact, for this same rant where this idiot it come on for rant, it go on for talk say they want to frustrate the school resumption plans of Cameroon. For tell una say at that time, Now Cameroon government be get a vested interest, or at least now Cameroon government it be want to make school resume effectively. So now them be want for frustrate school resumption. So now them be threaten teachers and principals and students their lives. Case in point, the video where I just come up for show now when I Sagad it be talk am.
So the standard from Boya, Tico, Limbe. Any student want try, any principal or any teacher, he go see him. Only cash you take money. But yes, some man cash, some teacher, he take 25 and he kill you. As a cash you kill you. Any work of the Republic is starting Cameroon land. As a road is will kill we. As they cash you, they kill you.
They talk am hold her openly. And no say they hide them. They talk am. So when they talk about say education is a right, but the right to life now because they threaten Anglophone civilians and students their lives. Second point we talk now say going to school is a betrayal. So you go betray the people the way they don't arrest them, they don't lock them. It go on for talk say if schools resume, people the way they don't arrest them, they no go ever free them like the Aya Paul Abine. So basically what we talk now say make they hold they begin their education to ransom. Now exactly what it mean. Talk say make you stop what begin them, they no go school, threaten them at gunpoint, threaten for kill them, and as a matter of fact, kill some of them, so that make Cameroon government it can negotiate with we, make it release people the way they did for prison. It give another example, say Mancho BBC. As a matter of fact, Mancho BBC is still there prison. So for una Anglophones them over Sabi, over Sense, Mancho BBC is still there prison and it go there prison for another 1 decade, 2 decades. No sending your picking for school all that time, yeah. Hold on, leave them. The wait for use your own picking education as leverage or ransom. Say make Cameroon government release Mancho BBC before you send your own picking for school. They're like 2 year old, we don't deny for breathe. It talks they go hold the breath. It no go breathe until you pagi back the ball where they play with them. No breathe. No breathe. Leave them until they move Mancho BBC from Qatar. And then they go on for talk say the ones where they in exile, like Tasang Wilfred, they no go ever come back home if picking they go back for school. So they will hold that picking their education to ransom. Your leverage. Now say you go stop your own picking and they no go school in order for Cameroon government for enter into dialogue and negotiation with UNA. And if they don't enter into dialogue and negotiation as they talk, say until independence, before UNA go send UNA own picking for school. How much it pass? How much it pass? So when I see the level of stupidity where our people then, Anglophones, they display them on a daily basis, on the international scene, the stupidity. Oh. And then they go on for talk about the international community. He said if they just hold their picking stop them, when they no go school, the international community will come and the independence will be announced. And then to top it up, it talks today, so they go give scholarships. No worry, if you be pay your school fees last year and you no go school, or when I never go school this year, no worry. Ambazonia is a land of milk and honey. We could just give una scholarships. Independence they come just for October 2027. Independence they come, and when independence come, now we will run the school year. As a matter of fact, they will run some propaganda. They talk say UNICEF and UNESCO. It no go, I go ban the school year. They go wipe the school year. Me no man no go school. They will use all kind tricks. Snake oil salesmen. All these fake pastors, charlatans, wonder foolish international idiots, they will come out, convince the poorly educated Anglophone population on the ground, and now why that way many of those people they don't be send their picking for school. Anglophones they will willingly, deliberately decide for use their own picking their education as leverage, hold their own picking them to ransom. Say me President probably I can't give them something before they send their own picking for school. Now, what I talk say, don't cry for Anglophones. We deserve everything where we get them as far as ambassador terrorism be concerned. The few people, the way they be want talk, where they be trying to bring in some sense, They threaten them, they kill them, they ostracize them, they drive them out of the communities, and only these kind of idiots, the charlatans, the nincompoops, the poorly educated, the loudmouth, brainless idiots. Now then we get the microphones. They be there for Facebook. They're there for Equinox TV, My Media Prime. They're there everywhere, ranting and spewing all this kind of nonsense. And now why that way it be so refreshing for 2024 when we start to see these kind of headlines where they do on the screen. Cameroon echoes, it talks for this 2024 to 2025 academic year, clarion call for all Anglophone Pekin for go for school. This clarion call it come out from all sectors for effective resumption of schools in the Northwest and the Southwest. And then you get this one, the Apostolic Nuncio come out talk, and the U.S. Embassy to come out to talk, the crusade for safe schools and a massive attendance in the Northwest and the Southwest region.
By actions of bad actors like the executės who have embraced terrorism tactics or that pursue crimes against humanity as a modus operandi, they focus their attacks on our people. Their actions affects and neutralize any other thing that anybody is doing. And it is some of those reasons that we have said that because it has been established in the mindset of the international community, we have international researchers who have come out and show with data that 90% of the attacks in Ground Zero now are targeting our own people. 90% of our policies are targeting our own people, affecting them adversely, not the government of Cameroon, not the state of Cameroon. I'm going to play the video of what is coming from Ground Zero.
Nkunda, so Unonoara na went to the opening set Amanda. Yesterday night we take moto only for we for year night moto Henry na Nkunda. Today na ghost town. Now we this motor don't offload all we Nkunda. Unonoara na went to the opening for Amanda. Unonoara ghost town na for it. Maybe don't know. What I saw that today na ghost town inside Amanda.
So these are the events that took place yesterday, Saturday, the 7th of December. Our passengers were coming from Yaoundé, from Douala. All of the buses, these commercial buses, abandoned them in Nkunda. They have to find their way, figure their way out how to go to Bamenda. People who don't have money, people who are women with children, people who are sick, people who are returning back home because probably they want to go and die or they are sick. All category of people, business people, all of them were stuck in Nkunda. We have other videos that I'm going to release. You could see over 700 people in one checkpoint in Nkunda abandoned by these commercial buses. Why? Because there is incident in Bamenda caused by the executės. We did not want to publicize it because sometimes these things, when we put them out, it instead gives publicity and encourages things to happen. The executės, their forces in Bamenda, the ADF, have declared an additional ghost town on Saturday. As crazy as this sounds, they have declared that every Saturday there is one more ghost town where all shops must close and all business must close because we want to add one more ghost town to the Monday ghost town. They have been circulating these things in social media in Bamenda, in many chat groups, calling market masters, calling drivers and all this type of people to intimidate them. They brought this thing to me, but I refuse to publicize it because I know they don't have the popularity and the ears of our people. So when we don't talk about it, people don't hear and they don't know what is happening. So our people are going back their normal business on Saturday. This group of people start shooting guns everywhere, burning bikes and destroying property of our people. And so people got caught up and they got stopped. I'll play the rest of the video, make una watch them, and I will talk also for PG, make what people they understand them. So executės, that Ayabacho group, then decide say they want to add one more ghost town every Saturday. That means say now we're getting a 2 ghost town, Saturday and Sunday. I want to remind when I say the group where they control now only some small forces they now from Meza. They don't drive them for Batibo, they don't run for Batibo because of the bad thing the way they do up against our people then. Even though our people they want to fight for independence, but they know one bad so that the way they can kidnap their people, they punish our people them more than they attack the Republic. So the ADF na group they only for Bamenda. And for the Capo for General Capo, that the only 2 places our ADF did. But they don't decide by themselves to declare one more ghost town. They don't even announce them. because there is shame. Their leader, them like Julius Ni and Mumu Lucas, Mama Wali, Abu Free, and all those people, them way they live for the egg of sea. There is shame for can't tell now wait to wait they announce about ground zero. And I be done tell na say because of the ego of Ayabacho, where he want to become a leader so much, where he accept even support for group them where he don't know people they behind, gang them, thief group them. They just come like Republic infiltrated groups. They just can't talk anything for them. They take an announce them, legitimize them, support them, and they push them down our throat. Even when those things they be counterproductive to our goal because they punish our people, they put our people away from the struggle. They go still do them because their priority. Now say they want me their group look strong. They want me their group now only them or nothing. I want to see them display this type of character for several places. Because now the only group and a Pangai group where they be reject Sesiko's declaration for independence. They don't recognize her. Go back and go look at. So this now group the way they fight now for partisanship. They need to represent a broader segment of our people. Because if their responsibility, if they be represent all segment of our society, therefore make sure say their communication, it communicate this thing very well for our people. Maybe we get the debate, make people they know. But no, these are cartels and they don't represent our people. They want to declare an extra ghost town when everybody knows say this ghost town it hurt our people them right now more than it hurt La Republic we are coming. So let's watch the rest of the video. This one was shot in Buda. The next one now is in Bamenda. Remember that in Kumba, in Boyo, in Womb, things are going on normal on Saturday because every normal person knows that with the price we are paying already, with a very dangerous environment we are living in, our businesses are suffering, our educational sectors are suffering. Saturday remains the key day and an essential day for our people to be able to survive and sustain their dignity. So only in Bamenda that these boys came, nobody respected what they were saying. They had to use force to come and intimidate and abandon our people. They are now feeling the pain of the egg of sea in Bamenda. Let's watch the video. Population, the accent say goes down to wait. Man, play
no no ara na wait the happen for Bamenda. No no ara goes down na wait. Maybe you know. What else other to then goes down inside Bamenda?
Now this is Bamenda now.
Don't bat.
Look at that.
It's not easy for today. I say not easy. Not easy.
So you can see the vehicles, the bike, everybody was going about their day-to-day business, and out of a sudden, abruptly, egg of sea, ADF forces with guns, they start terrorizing our people, forcing them, because we know that Ghost Town was effective because it was a voluntary thing, a thing that our people decided to do, to pay a price collectively, not something forced on their throat by a few individuals who do not even respect or account to them. So let's watch the video.
They say no day. They say no day. They say no day.
This is what has become our city, my hometown. Look at it.
Yes, now they speak the truth. Vision land.
This is some place that
man don't go out. Man don't lock. Yes, now still that too. Now some people. Now they do work all stored and they lock. All stored and they lock. I don't know. Yes, now St. Paul Junction this way.
So you can see our pedestrians are on the street, unlike on Ghost Town days where everybody voluntarily stay at home. Our pedestrians are on the street, people are walking with a bike. What are they talking about? So they are celebrating the egg of sea, celebrating now that we get power. Power against who? Against your own people, against La Republic. If they were showing video of Cameroon military running away, Cameroon administrators, their government people running away, one would understand and one would celebrate with them. But their own pride have become on our own people. Their own forces to show force and power is on our own people, leaving the colonial institution in place, leaving the defenders of Cameroon in place. They cannot attack them. Then they turn their anger against our people. For what? We know for sure that the AGOFC is a highly infiltrated group. I speak as a former deputy commander in that group and a former spokesperson. The vast majority of their forces have been indulged by this money that is coming from brasseries and petrol. These have become a cartel groups that the Cameroon intelligence on the ground is highly influential in what they do. We saw the ban against yellow taxi color and the imposition of the blue and white taxi color, something that was initiated by Nkunda Titus, La République du Cameroun, their agent. We have seen agents of Cameroon deceiving them, like the ones to push them a Frog Must Go campaign that had ended up putting Ayabacho in prison. So if the AGOFC and the ADF was set up to fight for Ambazonia, because of their ego and pride and they don't listen to anybody, their arrogance, they have been taken advantage of by Cameroon government and the Cameroon intelligence to deceive them, to destroy our struggle. Because if you are angry and you want freedom so badly, but you are not wise, you are going to end up doing the opposite of what you're supposed to do. Even the Bible advised that in your anger do not sin, because anger is a form of madness. And you have a leader there that was telling our people, you are not angry enough. They are not angry enough. Pushing people to do things that are contrary to what our goals are, and driven by his own personal ambition that puts himself above everybody else. People who come and create governments claiming exclusive power, claiming commander-in-chief for all forces when they are not commanding every forces. Those are symptoms of people who are suffering from peacock syndromes. People who think if it is not their way, every other person's voice and opinions do not matter. You disagree with them, they call you a black leg. You do not align with their group, they cannot even support you. So they are not fighting for Ambazonia. They are fighting for their group. They are fighting for their individual agenda. Researchers have proven this. Their action on the ground proves this again and again. You can see the population going about their day-to-day business. So my country people, this is what is happening in Bamenda. Make a play there.
All plays unlock. I say it's supposed to do. Small, the road, the pot, they go pot finish. Oh, shake, no day. Life.
Yes.
So that was the ghost town. I had written down my monologue for today. Unfortunately, now around 2 o'clock for night, so I don't really get time for. But I want to mix the video with the video taken this past week also from our forces in Bafut and Babanki, and so that you can hear the declaration, which will play an important thing in what I'm about to say in my statement to you.
Life.
Yes.
Oh, this is still continuing. This is actually on still Saturday. These are the vehicles, the bikes that was burnt by the ADF. So my country people, when I watch them, now people they are bike this way, they can't cash and burn them because they talk to them, they respect Ghost Town on Saturday. Why don't I give them that right for make Ghost Town on Saturday? They don't consult with who. It reflect now who their opinion. It reflect it itself what good for our people. They don't burn people their bike. Remember I said bike in a livelihood. When Cameroon military they burn our bike, we cry the toxic people they don't like we, because we know which way it be for a person to get bike. Especially for our economy where you know people they no first get job, they no first business need worker, not need worker. You can't catch people their bike burner. Say you want impose a Saturday Ghost Town. When I head the shake. So now here.
Where they know say today na Ghost Town. Don't consent. Yeah, boy, they don't come up with rats and tarinpoon. Yeah, rats are fine. Jamie the poom. On a brigade the poom. You understand? They get attacked. They lie low.
Bike them that way to the burner.
Any motor come on town, return, go back to town. Why come on bingo? Return, go back on bingo. Sharp. Fast.
Then around my 90s,
What a respect.
where they run block motor the way they come out of town, where they come inside town.
See, they were causing the door open when I pass. I made fast. Yes.
So all the other forces them for the other side, where they don't leave driver, they meet and go there for town. They don't go block them for road for the ADF, they don't block them. Now AGOV see the action that for ground zero. Say the one for impose another extra month Saturday goes down. It be so bad and so embarrassing way there are people them Dr. Ni, Mama Free, all those people they don't fit talk them. You go even ask them what are you one go even wonder what are they even aware what these boys are doing, and they claim that these are their forces of the crowd. So this is what is happening. This is the madness. It is not acceptable. We will never accept an extra lockdown or extra ghost town every Saturday. We reject it completely, and our people reject it. Those who are putting it are coming against our people, the will of our people. Our people do not want it. It is not reasonable. It does not push us further